Alrighty. So can anyone guess where this is? Does anyone take a wild guess?
Israel.
Florida.
Yeah, pretend you didn't see that. It'd be kind of hard to guess, right? Here's another picture. A lot of times people think of Israel just being sand, desert, camels. But it's a lot more than that. Today I'll be showing you the diversity of Israel. I'm going to take you through the cosmopolitan city, into the Savior of Holy Land, and then on to one of the wonders of nature in the world. And I've been researching about this topic for a couple weeks. Not a couple days, a couple weeks. And I've read a lot of really good books about it. The Williams Library actually has a lot of really good books about traveling to here. I've also been there. I was there for like a week, and so that's kind of what sparked my interest into telling you guys. And I feel like you guys can probably relate. I'm sure everyone would love to travel. Traveling is really cool, and I feel like this is definitely a place where you guys should consider going to. Alright, so just to give you a little information on Israel itself, the capital is Jerusalem, and the population is 7,171,600. The area is 7,866 square miles. It borders Jordan, Egypt, and Syria. And let's see here. Also Lebanon. And they use shekels. The currency right now is pretty low. It's 3 shekels equals $1. And everything there is very expensive. It's you pay about at least twice as how much you would if you were buying something here. For example, Pringles were $8. So if you do go, bring a lot of money. And also an important thing is they have this. They celebrate the Shabbat, which is it starts like Friday dusk and it goes into Saturday evening, and it's just a really holy. It's just like a holy day where you just celebrate like God, and you just take the rest and stuff. And so this picture I took when I was there, it's them celebrating outside. It's really fun. Everyone's just outside. It's just like a huge party. It's really cool. So Tel Aviv, this is one of the cities. It was founded in 1909. It was created only 100 years ago, so it's fairly new. The sand dunes of Jaffa, it like transformed into this garden suburb, which created Tel Aviv. And the founders of Tel Aviv, they named it Tel, which means an arc mound, and Aviv for spring. So it's like something new and something old. And it's also named as an UNESCO World Heritage Site because of the unique collective style of buildings. We have 1,500 different types of buildings, so the architecture over there is really awesome. There's just a lot of different buildings and stuff. The marina, or this is Carmel Market. It's just a little market you can go through. It's kind of like a flea market that they have. They also have really, really nice beaches. The marina is one of the nicest. It's the Mediterranean Sea, so it's nice and warm. Also, this is Rothschild. Is one of the nicest, like, expensive streets there. They would compare it to like Beverly Hills. So it's really nice. Everyone there is really friendly too. It's really safe considering everything that's going on right now, the revolution that they're having. This street is Schenken, and they compare this to Melrose. There's a lot of really nice boutiques, like 5-star restaurants, stuff like that. So if you're going down there, definitely go down the street. It's really fun. You can find a lot of things to do. And Jaffa. Oh, this is a bike. Everyone they go by bikes and these things called like shrouds, which is kind of like a taxi bus. You can rent out a bike for like a year. You just have to walk at one of these. That's kind of cool. And Jaffa is the oldest city there, and it was the port where Jonah was. It's considered one of the beautiful cities. This one right over here, this is Jerusalem. Jerusalem is one of the most holiest places for the religions of like Christianity and Muslims and of course the Jewish people. That's the dome of rock right there. This is the Western Wall. People go there to pray. It's very sacred. It's a very sacred shrine, and it's really important to the Jewish people. It was built 2,000 years ago, and it was actually it was made to like support a temple right there. And how people started praying there was the Jewish people were exiled, and instead of wanting to go to the temple, they didn't want to step on like holy land. They just decided to pray in front of it. And it's separated. The women are on the right, the males on the left. So if you go there, you can't cross over. And if you're a guy, you have to wear like a little thing on your head. Thank you. Or it's called a kippah too. So I took this picture. People write notes and they stick it in the wall. So if you go bring like a post-it, you can find it all over in the wall. And there's a rabbi that goes there once a week and collects all of it. And he actually does like go through it. He has like a huge team of rabbis that go through it. So it's kind of cool how they do that. So inside they have different quarters. There's a Muslim quarter, a Christian quarter, Armenian, and a Jewish. You gotta know that you can't just go into like a Muslim quarter if you're not Muslim. It's very sacred to them. Also, you need to dress really appropriately. You need to have like something to cover your shoulders. Don't be wearing short shorts. It's really disrespectful. Also, the numbers right here are the different gates that they have that you can go and see. It's labeled 1 through 8, and the different gates names. There is there's the Damascus gate. Sorry, that's my background. But there's different gates that you can go. Oh, right here. The New Gate, Damascus Gate, Herod's Gate, Lion's Gate, Golden Gate, the Dung Gate, Zion Gate, and Jaffa Gate. And so those are just different things that you should see when you're there. And also you could do this walk, the Via Dolorosa, and you start at Station 1 all the way through Station 10 and 14. And you can do that, you can take a tour guide and do that. I really recommend you doing that because you get a lot of information. Each station, there's just, there's like all this stuff that happens at each one. So I really recommend that you go see that. And it takes you to, if you go to 14, that's where the tomb of Jesus was, where he was crucified. Yeah. All right, lastly, also, I just want to say this. It's really funny. We were on the tour guide. She said Tel Aviv is a city to play when Israel is a city to pray. And so I thought that was really funny because I always thought Jewish people were just really conservative and stuff, but they're not. And so this is a picture of the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea is, it's the lowest point in the world. It's 1,300 feet, below sea level, and it's 65 kilometers long and 18 kilometers wide. There's no animals that were able to live in the Dead Sea because of all the salt. However, there's 11 different species of bacteria that was able to somehow manage to live through that. It's 10 times more salty than our normal current ocean water. It's 30% concentrated from that, and has 20% more bromine, which is a relaxant, and 10% more iodine from the salt. And so when you go there, it's just supposed to be really, really good for your skin. They also have mud that you can put on, and the mud's really healthy as well because it's coming from the Earth's core. And you also float when you go there. And I recommend that you wear sandals or something because since the salt is really salty, it kind of freezes the sand floor, so it hurts really bad if you're barefoot. So you should send in the sandals. And lastly, this is the Yad Vashem. And this is really important to Jewish people. It's the biggest Holocaust museum in the whole entire world. It was established in 1953, and it's structured in this triangular form. It's kind of like this chocolate candy's Tolbert. Yeah, or Tolbert. Thank you. It looks exactly like that. And inside there's just a bunch of memorials, and if you were to go to Israel, you definitely have to go there. It's a really important site to them as well. And so I got most of this information through a book called Countries of the World, and a traveling book, just from Discovery Channel, something. But I hope this sparked your guys' interest somehow. Be a little bit curious about Israel. Maybe you'll want to go there someday. It's a really cool place to go check out. Okay, thank you.